Hi, this is Dr. Carola Fortner, and I want to give you an overview how to find psychology research articles for your work in the Hatch Library. Here I am in my BayPath front page, and I go click Hatch Library, which takes me straight to the Hatch Library front page. I'm going to click Databases by title, and as I screen down, I can see that they're alphabetized. And I go down to P, and I find Psych articles as my starting point. Here we are. And if you didn't sign in already, you might have to put in your password and your name. I was thinking, what is my topic that I'd like to search? And I was thinking about childhood obesity, maybe parent-child relationships. How about teenage behavior change, such as texting and driving? And then I kind of settled on the idea of postpartum depression. And so I'm going to put that into my depression. Look at this, comes even up. And I could think about various aspects here, but I'm going to just leave it the way it is, and I'm going to search that. All right, now I'm getting quite a few articles here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to refine my results here, because I really do want to have articles that are full text, and I want peer-reviewed journals. And then I'm also thinking about the age group. What if I do this kind of work in regards to teenagers? I wonder how that affects teenagers. So now I have just 9 results, and that's a pretty good sized result list. And I'm going to take a look at this. And it says here, patterns of depression among adolescent mothers, resilience related to father support. That's kind of specific. I want something a little more general. Non-psychotic postpartum depression. This looks interesting. Depression prevalence and incidence among inner-city pregnant and postpartum women. So I'm going to right-click this because I don't want to lose my search here. And I'm going to say open link in a new tab. Let's take a look at what I found here. And it tells me a sample of 192 financially impoverished inner-city women was assessed for clinical depression twice during pregnancy and once during postpartum. So they said, well, this looks interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click full text here, and it opens up the article. There we go. How long is this article? It is about 8 pages. That's not too long. So now I'm going to take a look at how to read this. And I'm going to start out with the abstract here. A sample of 192 financially impoverished women. Double found for middle class. Heightened risk. And, now as I'm looking at this, any article starts out with some basic information on the topic. And you can see that it does that. Then it gives a little overview over the study, and it goes into the methods. Now, I'm not quite yet ready to look at the methods section, so I want to find out what did they actually find, and I go actually to the discussion to look at that. It says here, the goal was to identify the prevalence and incidence of depression during pregnancy and postpartum for an economically impoverished mixed ethnicity sample, and they found that this is significant. So this might be a good article to keep because it says I have an important topic. I'm going back to my results here, and I see that, oh, this affects kids maybe. So I'm going to take a look at this article here, and it says the quality of mother-toddler interactions, maternal depressive symptoms, and behavior problems in preschoolers of adolescent mothers. So that might be another article that's interesting to me. However, look, it's kind of oldish. And so I might say, okay, well, these are pretty good results. I want to go back to my Hatch library. I'm going to open another window, and I'm going to try a different database, because if I'm looking at children maybe there is some information in Eric. Eric deals a little bit more with educational results. So I'm going to do depressed mothers and preschoolers. Okay, let's see if I get anything there. Caring behavior in children of clinically depressed versus well mothers. Well, that could be interesting. Maybe I made this too narrow. I'm just going to do depressed mothers. I'm going to click that. I get quite a bit of something here. And then I'm going to do full text. I'm going to see peer reviewed. And I still have 103. And now I want to look at children. Okay, so let's see if I have any results here. And so I see, maybe parenting practices influences this, or the expressed emotion, or there's all kinds of aspects that you can look at this here. And so I just want to give you an overview how you can use various approaches here. I'm going to do one more thing here, show you databases by title. There is another one that's pretty good, and that's Academic Search Premier. And so I might put postpartum depression in here and see if I get some other ideas. So now what we've done, we've looked at 3 different databases, and we want to do again Scholarly. And you know, like I still have a lot of results here. So another way that you can limit your search is by making those entries, more entries more recent. And so here we go. But hey, something else. I want academic journals only. I do not want book reviews and such. So now we have still 1,000, and I might still narrow that down here to psychological aspects. Well, that would be good. So you can see there's all kinds of different aspects that you then can use to narrow down your topic. So I hope this helped. Take care.